Welcome to the Letting Go live stream. This is the Course in Miracles series where we're going through the lessons one at a time and letting go of anything that comes up for us along the way that we may come to an experience of truth. Why does letting go work? Because it's just letting go of what we are not. If it was what we are, we couldn't actually let it go, at least not permanently. So lesson 174, this is a review of some of the other lessons. We've got 157, into his presence would I enter now. God is but love, and therefore so am I. Lesson 158, today I learn to give as I receive. God is but love, and therefore so am I. Into his presence would I enter now. Well, we looked at yesterday and over the last couple of weeks, whose presence? God's presence, Christ's presence, the presence of the infinite field of which we are not separate. We come to find this being demonstrated scientifically through quantum science, quantum physics, and now it's actually proven that we are all actually one and the same thing. And what we're viewing merely depends upon what we are choosing to view. And so the Course has us looking at, oh, it's okay. You just chose to view as if you were separate from God. And as an idea leaves not its source, this idea of God is separate from God. We create a world and everything in it. We choose our perspective. And eventually we learn that, oh, it's impossible to be separate from God. And so here we are with these seeming others who have chosen to be separate from God. And we return to his presence, or return to his presence in the world, though not of it, wearing the world like a light garment, and coming to dissolve what isn't true through being the love, the infinite field that we are. So we dwell here for but a while the body remains useful to show people who we walk with, whose presence we are in, and we start to give them what we've received, as long as it's useful to do so. This world will be here but a while longer, while we come back to choosing to being what we are. What are we? God is but love, and therefore so am I. An idea leaves not its source. God is but love, and therefore so am I. God is love, I am love, for separation does not exist. So we come to this idea again and again. God is but love, and therefore so am I. And watch the feelings that come up. Watch the feelings that come up, and let them come up as best you can. Into his presence would I enter now. Oh, is there any feeling like I'm not in his presence? Watch. There's guilt that comes up. There's fear that comes up. It could even be anger or pride or wanting, desiring, grief, apathy. Any number of these feelings could come up. And it's okay to let this stuff come up, because then it goes. It goes. I think one of the temptations that people might experience as they go through this workbook is making wrong of these feelings. And resisting fear makes it real. Making wrong of fear makes it real. Resisting sin and guilt makes it real. Making wrong of it makes it real. So what we do is we just allow the feeling to come up and pass. as we discover it's not real unless we make it real. And that's that infinite power that's given to you as a son of God, daughter of God, same thing. That what you choose is in appearance, not in essence. So to have fear of things creates things to be afraid of. To have anger with things has things to be angry at. You'll find that every one of these feelings, not good or bad, just feelings, has all kinds of things that we experience on these levels. So can you allow up what is other than love, discover what's been carried or held without fighting it, without making wrong of it, just letting it come up and move through? That's letting it go. That's letting it release. That's surrendering and discovering what remains. Truth. You are love. God is love. You are holy. You are perfect. God is perfect. God is holy. Discover what you are through letting go of anything you're not. Let's begin. God is but love, and therefore so am I. You can reject this idea. You could not believe it. That's okay. Notice any feelings. Notice any feelings that come up other than love. That's great. Let them come up so they can move, so they can leave. Are you fighting the feelings, making them real, or are you welcoming them into your light so they dissolve? God is but love, and therefore so am I. Into his presence would I enter now. Into his presence would I enter now. This presence is always here. The presence of the infinite field, the presence of what you are, the presence of what God is. Always here. Is there any pretending you're in some way separate from this presence, that you'd need to enter into it, that you could leave it? Oh yes, many people believe heaven is some far off place, that God rolled the dice and said, good luck. So is there any sense that you're not in his presence in this very moment? That he is not here with his son? And could you allow any feeling behind such misconception? Could you allow that feeling to come up? Whatever the feeling, it's just resisting his presence, denying it, refusing it, which you are free to do. And you're also free to just let this resistance come up, let this feeling come up, so that it can dissolve into light of love and truth and holiness that you are in truth. Could you just allow any resisting his presence, all pervasive, right here, right now? Really resist it. Let that feeling come up. Could seem like fear. Could seem like wanting control. Seem like guilt. But the name of the emotion, the feeling, isn't important. Could you just feel that resistance to entering into his presence now, to being in his presence now? And could you let go of that feeling? Drop the resistance to his presence here and now. Would you, if you could, just let go of this feeling, drop it, and be in his presence now? When could you? God is but love, and therefore so am I. Into his presence would I enter now. How could I enter what is always here? It's always been here. Just been imagining otherwise. And therefore finding otherwise. Oh, my imagination's so powerful. Your imagination is so powerful. This is actually a really powerful release to do, to really resist this presence of God. Because what does it do? It brings up all the feelings other than his presence. To let them go. So go ahead, resist. Resist. Do the impossible. Resist his presence. Is there any resistance? Are you unworthy? Does it seem like that? Have you done wrong? Is his presence frightful? Is he going to punish you? Are you angry with him, his presence? Do you like to fight it? Of course. We all go through this stuff. For we came down into illusion to try to be separate from him and just are discovering it's impossible. So could you release any of this resistance by allowing it up? Any feeling other than the love and joy of his presence, that's the thing to release. Could you allow it up? Really resist. How much of this have you been carrying? Could you let it all up? Feel it all. It's not coming in from, there's not more coming in. It's been carried. Just let it up, if you will. You don't have to. Could you allow any more resisting his presence? Remember, if we fight things, we make them real. What if you just allowed this resistance to come up? Allowed this feeling to come up? Became enlightened by merely allowing what seems dark to come up and be dissolved in the light that you are. Could you let this feeling up and release? Just releasing. Just releasing. What is releasing? It's not forcing. It's just allowing. Allowing what is not true to dissolve by simply feeling it, letting it pass as best you can. Would you release if you could? Just release this resistance. No longer at odds with God. When could you release, 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 relax, release? It's okay. Release. It's okay not to release. Release. It's okay to release. Release. Anything other than his presence you are aware of, release. Or hold on to, release. When could you release the resistance to his presence? His presence. His presence. His presence. Do you not feel it? Could you release? Could you resist? Resist his presence. Bring up anything other than his presence and release. And release. There could be plenty of this. Take your time, no rush. Time is not even a thing. It is resisting that creates time. For all there is a presence. Could you release the resistance to that presence now? What else is now? God is love, and therefore so am I. So are you. Right now. God is but love, and therefore so am I. So are you. What's the difference? None. Unless you claim it, unless you choose it. And could you let go of any choice other than to be at one in love with God, your brother, your sister, the Christ? As one, could you release and be but love as God is, and therefore so are we? Today I learned to give as I receive. And so, did you know as soon as you give something, you have it? What would you need it for, if not to give it? No, you make a choice to give, you have. For could you give what you have not? And so you have this love, this holiness. You have this, you've been given this awareness that you are at one with Him. Would you give anyone anything else? What would you give your brother, your sister, same thing? Other than a recognition that they are love, they are the Christ, as you have been given. Oh, a great many things. The ego, the great divider. Oh, it gives all kinds of things that aren't true. And therefore, guess what we get? Guess what we have? Hmm. So, can you notice anything you've been giving your brother, giving God, giving another, a seeming out there, separate, other than the presence of Christ, the presence of love? It's okay. It's not you. We all buy into all kinds of silly things, pretending to be separate. The idea is just bring it up. Bring it up. What have you been giving other than the presence of Christ, the presence of love, and therefore receiving? Therefore claiming you have it to give. And without stacking guilt on it, making right or wrong of it, could you just notice, oh, there's this feeling there. There's this feeling. Just a feeling. And could you allow that feeling up? That feeling you've been giving and receiving. That feeling you seem to have and therefore have it to give. Could you feel that feeling? Oh, look at what I've been giving out. And could you let that go? It's okay. It's okay. Rather than fight it, make wrong of it, fear it. What if we just, oh, look at that. I guess I'll just let that go. Release it. Hmm. For I have so much more to give. Would you release it? Let it go. Let go of giving this away and having it. And give what you have received. Being love. Being at one with Christ. Being at one with God. Giving that away. And having it. When could you learn to give as you receive? Just releasing anything other than what you are, than what you would receive as you give it. God is but love, and therefore so am I. God is but love, and therefore so am I. So having learned, having been granted the knowledge that I am love, what would I give to my brother, to my sister? Could you give love? Could you see love in your brother? Could you see love in God? Could you see love in a seeming other? Give and receive that? It's just a choice. Could you see their holiness? Could you see the Christ in them? And see it in yourself, this holiness in the Christ? Today, could you give as you receive? Give what you really have and release what is not. God is but love, and therefore so am I. Into his presence would I enter now and give what I have received. For there is no shortage, no limitation on the presence. An infinite supply of what it is, love. It's just a choice. What will you give that you have received? And find more and more and more was always there. Well done releasing. Enjoy giving what you are today in his presence.